Hi, I'm Laura from Amethyst Light Therapies. Thank you for joining me today for a collective reading. I don't quite have the bandwidth for a pick a card today, so I thought I will at least do an energy check-in and see what we might likely expect for the coming, the rest of the month, really, June. So it is early on in June. Today is the 7th, so this will be for the rest of June 2022. Unless you really feel called to watch it at a later date. So just see how the messages fit for you. Already the star sort of flipped out, which is all about healing and also allowing yourself to be a little bit more open and vulnerable, being seen. So it's interesting. Let's see, June 2022. What can we expect? Messages. Okay, starting off strong with the Four of Wands. So this is talking about having clear and firm foundations, good structure in place, which is interesting. This message has been sort of a recurring theme lately. And the Wands tend to be about who you are as a person, your spirituality, your drive, your passions. This can be a celebration card. People do sometimes attribute this to a wedding, although if it was your own wedding, I would see that more as being a major arcana card rather than coming through as a minor arcana. The minor arcana is everyday moments, not so much those big key life events. But this is the energy that you can expect for the month of June, which seems quite positive. Hey. Okay. Oh. And then the King of Pentacles. So this is definitely, well, how I'm seeing it is very much about finding success, both monetary and also personal success in those areas of your life that you're passionate about, in your goals, your dreams, your desires, those manifestations, those things or intentions that you've been setting, and the work that you have been doing is showing much progress. This is a great time for you or for those watching, where you feel a bit more firmer in your foundation. You've got some money to back yourself, or hopefully you do, or this is what you can expect to come. Maybe you're laying the seeds for this in June. And then, so this is a long time coming because there have been many sleepless nights, a lot of worries, a lot of concerns that things won't come to fruition, that you will stay stuck and stagnant in this space, or stuck in this recurring cycle. But I have to tell you that is not the case. The Nine of Swords talks about preparing for the end of that cycle. So you're coming close to that. So trying to release the fears and doubts and stay in the present moment. Focus on what you're doing. Pay attention to your needs. Make sure you're looking after yourself in every aspect. Health, well-being. Because the time will come where you'll need to make a key decision in order to get to where you're going. There's a key decision coming up. Let's take a little more of a look. One more card. Will you let go of past expectations that things won't turn out? Will you finally accept that those times in your life where you've been disappointed, yes, they have hurt you. Yes, there's been moments of great sadness and loss, and there's no taking away from that. But this this next phase is not the same. And so there's a need to release those worries and doubts now. There's a need to step forward because you have success. This is from your own hard work. It's like you have done the hard yards. You have come home from battle and you are reaping the rewards now. So the decision is about changing your mindset, but also changing those small things you do in your life that hinder your progress, whether it be in the form of thoughts and words you speak, or those things that you say out aloud, either to yourself or others. Or it is perhaps holding back in situations that call you to step forward and step more into your power. Because this has been a long time coming. Balance is being restored. Fairness. Things are being righted now. So every aspect of your life where you have felt has been unfair, you've been taken advantage of, this is all that you have lost is coming back to you in positive ways. You, strong in your power, firm foundation. One more. And the 10 of Cups, which is a happiness and a fulfillment card. It is very positive. Happy home. Happy in every aspect of your life. Emotional fulfillment. Loyalty from those around you. Excuse the noise. Look at that. That is so positive. I'm liking this. A lot of this is to do with financial issues, but it's not always. It's not only. It is also to do with relationships. It'll be different for everyone. So just feel how this sits and fits for you. The King and the Emperor can be another male in your life, but I'm seeing this energy very much more about you coming into your own. Well, as a collective, we are coming into our own. We're moving forward, onwards and upwards. Although it doesn't always feel like that and it doesn't feel so steady in progress, but it's happening. So a couple of oracle cards. So, the Rabbit. And the Rabbit is an earth card in this deck. Also, too, Rabbit denotes good fortune, abundance, fertility, prosperity. So the key time is now to really move forward on tasks, move forward on those things that you would like to see for your long-term future, your passions. And that we have both reds and oranges in cards and purples tells me this is definitely about passion projects, things close to your heart, things you're passionate about. It's also asking you to stay in the moment, present and grounded. And we got the snake. So this is where you are going through transformation. It feels like you have been going through a transformation or a transformative process for a while. Healing the past, understanding how everything has been connected and how everything has played a role in shaping your life now, but also shaping the way you view the world. And I'm saying this in a positive light because I feel like you have come to a deeper level of understanding, or those who are watching, it feels like there has been much insight and wisdom gleaned through experience, and not from a space of judgment, of understanding. The only thing I would say is also afford yourself the same level of compassionate understanding that you do for others, because you much more easily forgive others than you forgive yourself. Okay, so prepare. This is the time to prepare. The light is doing funny things. It's the sun keeps going behind the clouds, so excuse the lighting. This card talks about preparing because life is going to get quite fast-paced. A lot is going to happen, so you need to be prepared. Health and well-being, mental, emotional, physical health and well-being, and also have everything in place so that you can manage the fast-paced life. It might not always be fast-paced, but there will be a moment or a time of a lot going on. And this is a lovely one to finish with the animal cards. Dragonfly. Spirit heard your prayers, your pleas. They have answered the call. These next phases are divinely guided, divinely blessed. So watch out for signs and synchronicities. You are receiving messages of encouragement in your everyday life, so pay attention to them. I love the dragonfly. You have this and you're supported, so don't forget that. And so, card from the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. This is the last card because it completely sums it up, which I love. The Bloom. Creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. I'm not sure if you can see quite clearly, but at the crown of her head, there is a flower, a rose blooming. There is much, you're receiving many inspirations right now. Great ideas that Spirit wishes you to put into practice. Those intuitive insights, the knowings, the understandings that you're gleaning right now, try not to discount them because they have been gifted or given to you from the divine. You are feeling quite connected and open right now. So it is also important that, again, as I said before, that you focus on staying grounded, and this won't stop the intuitive process. It will support you in integrating this into your everyday life. It is important to have firm foundations. It almost looks as though she's also being held. There are other hands supporting her. So know that you have the support you need. It's a wonderful, abundant time for you, or it soon will be. So take heart that the hard yards are not for nothing, because sometimes when we go through difficult periods or hard slogs for long enough, we think this is all it's ever going to be, and we're constantly going to take 5 steps back. 1 step forward, 5 steps back. But it's not the case. Just because you don't see the progress in a linear way doesn't mean that there hasn't been progress. That is an important one to take on board, apparently. Wishing you all the best for the month of June. Please watch out for a pick a card reading coming up soon on this channel. It's been a pleasure to share this with you today, and thank you for bearing with my slowness. All the best. Much love.